That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Potts. A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense is on the field for the first time today. The Lone Star State has a ton of rivalries, but this one outshines all the rest.
Yeah, the three of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these two teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
Yeah, you got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one picks which, but every year, no love lost.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's knocked down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air. It's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Longhorns are on the move. Sticks it in his belly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Give to the fullback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. 3rd down and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody organized, and they do it at a high level.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He wants to go deep. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
On the defense, they got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fighting off the defender. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Offense working from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. On the return, it's Moss. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To throw, it's Manning. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tried to fight his way through that tackle when he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Vega. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Allen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains, they marked it at the 29. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. The aerial assault continues. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Texas offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room. The ball pops out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
7 yards on the
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight, didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. But nice job.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block. It's Moss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. On the move, it's Owens. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Coming after it. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Vega. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Texas.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking left. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the red zone, looking for a space. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play action fake. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. To the defense, it was opportunistic. To the offense, it was catastrophic. A blown opportunity to score and take the lead.
Man, it's been a physical ball game, and I think you're starting to see the wear and tear on some of these ball carriers for this offense. They just don't seem like they've got the same ball security and the same desire to hold on and squeeze the football. I think at this point of the game, the defense better conditioned, and they just want it more.
Wants to throw on second down. Pulls it in. It's Owens. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Makes the grab on the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the fullback. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. To the air, it's Manning. It's complete to the right. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Handoff to the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Off play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I want to be aggressive in these situations, but that 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They're going to go to the air on 30 short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest